Popular request, I had to make a how to love your manifesting generator video. And it's funny that I actually saved this one for last because some of my favorite people in the world are manifesting generators. My dad, my brother, a bunch of my other brothers. Here we are. So let's talk about manifesting generators. And the big thing I want to talk about is the difference between generators and manifesting generators. So here we're going to have the design of a classic manifesting generator. I say classic because they have the 3420, which is connecting a motor to the throat. However, because the sacral is defined, this person is not a manifester. A manifester would be one of these motors connected up to the throat and the sacral undefined. So that's what makes a manifesting generator. So pure generators do not have this channel right here. And their strategy is to just respond with this gut. I'm gonna do that, I got energy for that, or I definitely do not have energy to do that, I'm not doing that. So a manifesting generator is not a hybrid between manifestors and generators. They are a generator with a manifesting channel. So here's how to love this person better. Again, the first thing we want to understand is the aura dynamic that this person has. They have an enveloping aura. They're a generator. Life is being drawn towards them. The more they use their strategy and authority, the closer they're going to let things in that are good for them, and the more they're going to be able to avoid the things that are not meant for them. Now, because of this manifested channel, one thing that I've seen in manifesting generators is that they tend to do things at a quicker pace, right? They're much faster to accelerate and learn things. They're also much faster at like, I'm over this shit, I'm looking for something else. And it makes sense because these manifesting generators with this manifested channel are really here to help us optimize stuff and create shortcuts and move more quickly through the mutations of life. Whereas a generator might spend 3 or 4 years or their entire life doing one thing, the manifesting generator might get everything that they need from only a couple weeks or even a couple days of doing something. One thing that I see a lot of manifesting generators struggle with, and a lot of people struggle with this, but especially manifesting generators because it changes so much, is what to do, what to invest their energy into, and particularly like what to double down on, like what to actually focus on, like which niche do I attack. That's just a short way of saying like you really gotta fuck around and find out if you're a manifesting generator. Which if you're loving a manifesting generator, encourage them. They might be the person that like moves on to a new thing every week. That's not necessarily like a bad thing. Some people might look at it and be like, oh, this person is inconsistent. But just look at what they're doing. Are they satisfied? Because if you're measuring someone's life based off their consistency and they don't necessarily have consistency built into their chart, well, then you're now judging a monkey on its ability to breathe underwater. And now you're an asshole. Big piece about this whole like how to love your human design person better is it's really just about acceptance and understanding that with human design, we can look at the things that we have to accept. And it's not like dogmatic, like you have to accept this about yourself. It's just like, hey, experiment with the acceptance of this thing instead of fighting it. Like this channel, for instance, or this channel even right here, a side tangent, 59.6. This person's probably really sexual. Like not necessarily physically sexual and likes to fuck a lot, but really sexual in the sense this is about mating and bonding. So a lot of their connections are going to be flavored with that. And if you're going to get all up in your fucking bunches of boxers or whatever because your partner has this channel and you can't accept that about them and you constantly are projecting the fact that, oh, you're cheating or you're getting attention from other people, blah, blah, blah. Life is just going to be really hard for you. Damn, this is a really loose video, but I'm just going to keep going with it because I'm already deep into it. Next, let's talk about strategy. Do not accept, I think this, I probably want this, I don't really want to do that. Just don't accept it, okay? If you love a manifesting generator and they start going into this like monologue or explanation, just go like, hey, can you just like make a sound? Like, what's the sound like? Do you want to do this thing? All right, we're not doing the thing. Honor their sacral response. Their may not be the sound that you wanted to hear. So, if you love the person and you accept them, honor their choices. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at authority. This person is an emotional authority, manifesting generator. Now, there are different types of emotional authority depending on which channel is activating them. This one in particular is the tribal wave, which means when your person is in an emotional wave. When this person is in an emotional wave, you want to shut the fuck up and hold their hand or touch their head or give them a back rub. Like, you don't want to try and talk about shit. Just touch them. Tribal wave wants to know who's actually got my back. And that comes through touch. That also comes through time. Like, this is a very patient line. Like, you're not just going to have babies with someone right away. Yeah? Okay? Take your time with shit, my friends. But maybe they don't have that, so they're just that, which case you just double down on the strategy. One big thing about all generators, manifesting generators included, it's important for you to accept the fact that you're here to get stuck, maybe just a little bit. You're here to sometimes feel lost, to feel like there's no way around or through whatever obstacle is in front of you. And the sooner that you accept that the world is not just going to happen for you, and that it is happening for you, even though it's not the way you want it to happen, the sooner you can actually get past that whole stuck phase. So again, this is about acceptance. The sooner you can accept that, hey, I get stuck, I'm here to be frustrated, just use your frustration to tune back into your gut, to tune back into your authority. And that's the business. That's what we're doing. What's up, chickens? How we doing? What's up, Luke? That's one of my favorite manifesting generators on the planet right there. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Send us to some manifesting generators, and if you got any responses or feedback, feel free to shoot them up in the comments.